What's going on, world? It's your boy Gemini Brown here, back with another episode of Kicking Knowledge. Today's episode is inspired by Jennifer Lopez. I was going down my Facebook feed and I seen this article that said J-Lo says men are useless before the age of 33. I read it, I'm like, shit, I knew this already, but she's right. So that inspired me to let everyone know. The funny thing about it though is that we literally see the difference between men and women. The women chime in, are like, she's correct, not even throwing any shade at the men, but the men come on the status with their fucking ego. Oh, she should know, well, she's dealt with so many. Bruh, don't hate the player, hate the game. She's right, okay? So I decided to make this video just to, I guess, link it astrologically towards Saturn and why she's right, okay? And before I forget, I said that the same thing can be said for women, but for women, it's more so the age of 28. I don't think a woman is actually ready to be someone's wife before the age of 28. Just like I don't think a man is truly ready to be the best husband he could be until about age 33. Now, here's a disclaimer. If you got married at 22 and you're still married, feel free to not comment on this shit and say, well, da-da-da-da. That's cool. I understand. Everybody's path in life is different. If you are Pluto in Libra, definitely don't come here commenting because y'all are just in a whole different, times were different. This for Pluto, Scorpio, and up. Alright? Okay. Thank you. So, why is she right? Okay? The reason why she is right that a man is not fit to be a husband, that's how I'm looking at it. She said useless, but I'm looking at it in the sense of a husband till he's 33. One of the reasons, maturity. All of us, right? That's why I included women too and said the age of 28. We are actually not mature in life until after our Saturn return. Okay? Look at me. I'm an old soul, but I'm not as mature as I can be. I still got a lot of learning to do. Okay? So, for the guys out there who want the world and the women out there who want the world and you haven't experienced your Saturn return, humble yourself. Okay? Always know that there's a lot more to experience. There's a lot more to learn. Alright? So, maturity is a big thing. Men always, obviously have that desire to be with a lot of women, yada, yada, yada. And before Saturn return, it's fine. Go ahead and do that. Don't kill yourself trying to commit. Okay? So, I'm not telling you not to be faithful to the person you're in a relationship with, but you definitely want to give yourself time to just explore, okay? To continually figure out who you are. Alright? And the astrological point that I'll make to this is that Saturn is exalted in the sign of Libra. Libra deals with relationships. Saturn is maturity. Saturn is discipline, structure. What is marriage? The binding of that. So I always tell people, meditate on that idea or exaltation of planets, okay? So that alone proves my point that a majority of people shouldn't seek marriage until their Saturn return. And this becomes also ever prevalent for people with Venus Saturn contacts, okay? And I'll expand on this a little bit. If you have your Venus conjunct Saturn, you are very serious about relationships. You want commitment, okay? But more times than not, you're limited in the sense of knowing how to please a partner, knowing how to be yourself in the relationship and outside of the relationship. Okay, you're actually looking for the relationship to give you structure. But what that shows is that you need to live life. You need to have more fun. You need to learn how to have more fun before you go and commit yourself into a relationship. Okay, and it also shows that you can't expect your partner to provide everything for you. It's a give and take. All right. If you have Venus squaring Saturn, opposing Saturn, you just got a lot of lessons to learn. You got a lot of lessons to learn within love. All right. Commitment is the person with Venus square Saturn, they really don't even believe they're worthy of love a lot of times. Okay. And they just don't believe that, relationships will work out for them. And a lot of times their relationships go the way it goes before that Saturn return to show them, those lessons, but just in a more harsh way. Venus opposed Saturn, it's like, yo, do I want to work on my creativity, my love for, transpersonal relationships, or do I really want to commit to this? It's always going to be a battle against, the commitment of the relationship and the freedom, that Venus offers to you to go ahead and seek pleasure. So if you had, now Venus trine Saturn is very interesting. And as I said, it's different for everybody. Okay? I'm not saying that these people are more equipped to handle marriage, but because it's a free-flowing energy, one is going to attract to them an older partner, someone who is going to teach them the structure. So, if you're 23 and your partner's 35, naturally he's going to want to get married or she's going to get married, and you might just say, yeah. So even that marriage might not work out, but the person kind of learns the things that they need to learn at an easier way, right? Where I said with Venus conjunct Saturn, they want the partner to give them everything, but they need to learn how to give it to themselves. Venus trine Saturn is more so like you're going to get the person to give you all this wisdom, and you're more so learning from them. But everything has its pitfalls, all right? So, like I said, maturity is one thing. The next reason, and the most important reason, is just, and mind you, this is not an astrological base. You just got to go read up on the science of attraction, what men are attracted to, what women are attracted to understand this. And this is why this goes, this is even so more important for the man. Financial security. Okay? So, I just gave to you maturity, right? We have, lots of people out there, you entrepreneurs, athletes, motherfuckers who get good jobs right out of college. They may come out and become financially secure at a young age, but it doesn't mean that they are mature enough or even ready for that type of commitment, right? But for the vast majority of people who are not in that damn category, you need time to build your empire. Just especially as a man. All women aren't after your money, but come on. You're not, unless that woman is like Venus in Pisces or, got some harsh aspects to Venus, you're not keeping her just off your love alone. The women are attracted to power. Okay? Women are attracted to status. And a man, typically, a regular man, typically doesn't come into his power, into his status until his mid-30s. So 33 is a very prime age, And I always tell people, it's ideal. I don't like when people, you're 29, she's 30, whatever, right? And we're dating for 1 year, we get married. Nah. Going back to Saturn, we need time. We need to be together for at least 3 years because it's a proven fact. It is a proven fucking fact. The love, right? That chemical of love, that feeling of being madly in love. You can ride that wave for a maximum of 2 years. After 2 years, boop, right? Now, it's not to say it's going to keep going down, but it's going to be a natural fall off. Things aren't going to be like they were in the beginning. So that third year of being in a relationship through the ups and downs is going to show you whether or not you're ready to marry this person or it'll last. All right? So guys, like, you know, if you read that or you hear this and you feel slighted or you feel some type of way, get out your ego. Accept the truth. This is what knowledge is here for. Mind you, I'm a young man and I understand this already. You know, we as human beings, we're going to have these needs, we're going to have these wants, but there's a point in time where you got to be realistic about, you know, what you really, would you rather, you know, what's that saying? Would you rather have loved and lost to have never loved at all? Fuck that. I'd rather love, get this shit right, learn from my mistakes, and work on it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going to make mistakes regardless. You just want to be prepared. That's how I look at it. I want to be prepared for the love that's right for me. Who the hell wants to get divorced? You know, so the advice for this is just, you know, take it easy. You know, there's another saying, fools rush into love. Not wrong with, you know, feeling in love and stuff, but if you marry him, if a guy asks you to marry him or in the first 5-6 months, you need to look at him like he's fucking crazy, right? If you love him, you're going to be like, listen, maybe one day, but there's no way in hell I'm ready to marry you after 5 to 6 months, okay? So, you know, this is just my take on it. I found the article really interesting, and it's like some real life stuff, and I'm glad I can make the correlation. So, this is my episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. If you need a reading, holla at me. Till next time, peace.